You're watching Good Day Central Illinois on WYZZ.
Welcome back. Community Players Theater in Bloomington is calling all ages of witches, wizards, and yes, even mugs to their upcoming production of Puffs. This morning we have a cast member from this magical production to tell us more about what you can expect. Good morning, Shireen.
Good morning.
Thank you so much for joining me this morning. Now, there are two titles to the show. If we could go over that real quick.
Yes, so Puffs is the easier name to remember, but there's also another name, 7 Increasingly Eventful Years at a Certain School of Magic and Magic. Had to review that one before I came on today.
Like had to memorize that before I got here.
Yes, actually.
Now, I know that this storyline is a little bit familiar. It comes from a story that, you know, as children we may have read for a long time. We might have seen the movies a few times. So if you can tell me why it sounds familiar and I guess the plot of the show.
Yeah, so it goes along the same 7 years that you may have read about, but instead of being from Harry's perspective, it's from the Puffs, who we don't really get to learn a lot about in the books. A few of them are mentioned, but it's kind of interesting to see the events that happened that we're familiar with alongside different characters, different personalities, and different perspectives.
Most definitely. And can you tell me a little bit about your character and who you play and what house they may be in?
Yes, so I play multiple characters actually in this show. Susie is my Puff character, but then I also play, believe it or not, Harry,
Wow.
who's a brave, as we know, and I play a couple other ones, but those are my two main ones. So I play Susie during our Puff scenes, and then to kind of illustrate the story we know, I play Harry throughout the show as well.
Who do you feel you resonate more with?
Ooh, I really just enjoy playing Harry because I have fun with it, get to have a lot more jokes. Susie is kind of sad, and I don't think I'm a sad person, so.
You're like, I'm the life of the party.
Yes, Harry believes so.
In real life, though, if you had to choose between what house, we have the Snakes, Smarts, Braves, or the Puffs, who would you choose?
I identify with the Smarts.
Okay.
Yes.
And why is that?
I took a quiz many years ago, and that's the one I got, so I've stuck with it.
I love that. Now, we obviously have a lot of sponsors within the show as well. If you know anything about that, if we could share that to the audience.
Yeah, the Bloomington Public Library is one of our sponsors for this show.
And I mean, we've heard so many great things about it. We did do an interview earlier on WMBD this morning, kind of talking about it. What makes this show just so different from any other show?
I think it's really accessible for those who typically don't go to theater or shows or, you know, a musical, if you will. It's not a musical, it's a play. It's got a storyline that you may be familiar with, and then it's so funny. And I know I'm a little biased because I'm in it and I'm the one trying to make you laugh, but it's just kind of laugh after laugh after laugh. And I really, like I said, I play a few characters, and so do many other people in the show. In fact, we were just talking before I came on. There's one character who plays 10 different characters, at least. I think we may be miscounting, so it's crazy, yeah.
Well, I mean, it sounds like an amazing show, so funny, and I want to make sure that everybody can get out and watch it if they can. So, really quickly, the details, May 12th to 14th and the 19th to 21st. That'll be Fridays and Saturdays at 7:30 and Sundays at 2:30. And you can get tickets at thecommunityplayers.org or their phone numbers at the bottom there, 309-663-2121. I want to thank you so much, Shireen, for joining us this morning, and we'll make sure to share all these details up on our website. That's ciproud.com.